Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. I'm your host, Kimberly Cloud. I have the World Wide Web against this brain that's been beat up and sizzled, whatever the case may be. But, I have the World Wide Web against learning the truth about innovations that's happening today. Okay? Okay. Let's get started. So I'll read what I wrote on my own, but I'll talk about something. We'll go through each, we'll dissect each sentence, and we'll make it where I look up different things. No, not on YouTube, but what we depend on most and would be crazy if it went out, Google. So let me start reading. Hold on. Okay. So it says, where does energy departs to exact location of its energy renewal source to, to the exact location of its energy renewal source. So what that means is once an energy departs, and we're just talking about outer space, like distant planets that plan on going out, and dying, and the energy, the middle core of its energy source go out, and its solar system, you know starts to do the same thing, because all of the planets together um aligns with each other. One planet go out of whack, yeah, other planets can live without them, but weather changes is going to happen, and I'm going way too deep into this. So anyway, so it says, where does energy depart? And when it finally departs a planet or a star or whatever y'all got going on up there to the exact location, like it's energy, where does this energy, that core, go? Does it go north, south, east, west? Does it turn into um some type of energy source where it's not visible to the naked eye? What is exactly happening? So does it reform like another planet implodes like as it dies? Does its energy end up somewhere else on another planet? All these answers I have to give to the World Wide Web. Can we see the spirit leave? Oh, another one. This is the second one I got. Can we see the spirit leave the body with time of death? Because we all are going to be told one day, even me, moi, and this is not a depression mode. No, I'm not depression. I know some of them doctors is like missing appointments. Check. He's talking about death. Check. No, I'm not depressed. Listen, it's the holidays, man. It's the holidays. And I'm sorry, I'll call y'all back. I just, ugh. Anyway, because I'm so honest with myself. Anyway, can we see a spirit that leaves the body at time of death? We all are going to get a time of death certificate, which is a death certificate. And I'm sorry for being a brute talking about we're all going to be in the morgue one day. Some people will be in other places like You know, that big cemetery building that houses different other people will be cremated. Who knows what'll happen? But time of death never changes. So we all will have to be one day in the morgue. Also, when the body leaves the actual body, like when I didn't mean to say it that way, when the spirit leaves the actual body, is there a tool that can sense heat, a heat index that shows the body, the spirit leaving the body? Or is there some type of electromagnetic wave that can sense how far from a distance this energy source is, and it pops or populates real fast as the spirit leaves or comes or goes or whatever? So yeah, a lot of questions unanswered, because if we know that we can find the spirit, we should be able to do things. You know, I don't know. I don't know. I think of positive things. Like you can manipulate things. You can, I don't know. You can figure out what's going on with the spirit. What is going on with that spirit? Is it still in the room that it died in? He died in? Is it going north, south, east, west? Is it making a crackling sound? What is it doing? I believe in ghost hunters to a degree. To a degree. You see how small that is? To a degree. But, you know, yeah, we about to find out some answers today, buddy. I am going to try to answer this through the web. You see, I had to do that as an exclamation point. We will see what we can find together. Don't your senses want to know? Don't you want to know? All my 80s babies. Look, all my 80s babies. Don't you wanna? Don't you wanna? Y'all know where that come from. All of y'all know where that come from, buddy. It God, the first one was just crazy. They all were loony at their times of distribution. I mean, it was just so crazy. The second one, yeah, the guy got a little antsy, did a little bop. But the first one, oh my God, it was embedded in my mind. Ah, let's start looking up stuff. Hold on. Okay, let me write the first question. When energy leaves a planet, where does it go? Oh, like I said. Oh, okay. When energy leaves the planet, it radiates out into space as electromagnetic radiation, primarily in the form of infrared radiation. Yeah, yeah, that's what I was thinking, but I didn't know what it was called. Actually, infrared radiation heat, which is essential the planet cooling off is dying. It's not cooling off, it's dying. By emitting energy back into the vast emptiness of space, the process is called outgoing long wave radiation, and it's a key part of the planet's energy budget. That sounds familiar, right, y'all? It sounds more like microwave, but instead of it makes sense. But where does it go? It still don't explain where does it go. It thermal, wherever you call it, where does this heat go? If it goes back into the planet, does it end up making a new planet with the radiation? Because it's all radiation. What's the next question, man? We're not going to get our questions answered today. Because I want to know too much. So let's go back. It departs from north. Can we see the spirit leave the body at the time of death? Let's write that down. Can we see the spirit leave the body at time of death? Okay. Oh my God. Let me let y'all see this. It gets really deep. It says, can we see the spirit leave the body at time of death? I don't believe that. No, they say no. It's not possible to see the spirit leave the body at the time of death. But there are some things that people may experience when they're dying or in near death experience. Let's read this. Oh, oh, okay. Dang. Bright light. People who are dying often see a bright light. I've seen movies like that, Peaceful Tunnel. Some people experience the sense of soaring through a peaceful tunnel, relieve the physical pain. The soul may be relieved of any physical pain, reunited with a loved one. Some people may see themselves going through a journey where they reunite with their deceased loved ones. Wow, this is crazy, man. And then it digs deeper. It digs deeper. It's like you may reunite with them, but why they still there and why their spirit hasn't risen to the bloodline of where they come from. Some people see themselves going on a journey with their reunite with their deceased loved ones, hovering over the operating table. Some near-death experiences, a person's soul will hover over the operating table in a hospital. Wow, those are really crazy things. But those are things to look. I know it's the holidays. I'm just ruining the holidays. I swear to God on the Holy Bible itself and every other Bible that got burnt and every other Bible, I am not depressed. I just love to know about these things because these things are a part of life. These things are a part of life, and you only get one of many lives, and if you seen what I seen, you'd be like, how did you do it? And I'd be like, I don't know, man. It had to be God, getting beat up and all that. But yeah, it's like, how did you do it? I did it through the grace of God. But I really feel like, people need to know because they have family. If you ignore it and they start saying they experience it and it hits you at the last minute, you're going to be even mad. So why not just listen to my dull auntie voice for a little bit and, get some information. Get some information. What's the next question? Hold on. Okay. Is there a tool that can sense when the spirit meets the body? They're keeping it. It's classified. Classified. Let me stop. As of today, there is no scientifically proven tool. Do y'all think I'm the only one looking this crap up? There is no scientifically proven tool or technology that can definitely sense when a spirit leaves the body. As the concept of a spirit is not scientifically verifiable and the moment of death is typically determined by the cessation of brain activity, which can be measured by medical devices. That's step one. So let me read this to you again if that went over your head. As the concept of a spirit is not scientifically verifiable and the moment of death is typically determined by the cessation, cessation, sorry, y'all. I'm so used to saying cessation, the cessation of brain activity, which can be measured by medical devices. So basically, the monitors that be on you, therefore, there is no tool that can detect a spirit leaving the body. They can. They can. These medical devices can. But I wanted to know on a different purpose. Like, you have your brain that's lit up, and when you die, it just don't be lit no more in the places it should be lit. But I'm typically asking about it in a different concept. What I'm asking is, can we actually find and trap that spirit that left the body? Does normal people's spirit go somewhere else and higher people than us spirit go somewhere else? When, like, it's just typical that we know that. But it's okay. I use Dove soap. No, seriously, it's okay. These things are, you know, um, these things are like wonderful things. Like, for instance, you got, the tool that, hey, you got the MRI, you got the CAT scan, you got the um X-ray, you know, that's you got the what is it? Ultrasound. Ultrasound. Take that off my bucket list. And you got other things. Somebody must have gotten to a crash. That don't sound right. Oh, that don't even sound like a fire truck. But yeah, man, like you got all those things, that can be able to just sense when, what time of death. So I want something that will be able to find that spirit before that spirit goes somewhere undetectable. And yeah. And when people come across each other, it's not by coincidence. Well, it is by coincidence. No, it's not by chance. It's meant to happen. It is meant for you to run into people. It is meant. That plays a vital part in everything we do. Running into people. When you pass away, you'll be reborn. I believe in reincarnation and rebirth. I believe that people, can be reincarnated and reborn. It'll be hundreds of years that feel like, I guess it goes slower. I only reason I know it goes slower because I watch Ant-Man. The smaller you are, the slower everything is. But yeah, it goes slower. So their conscious mind is not up to with time and everything until it actually their spirit zaps into something else. Crazy, right? Crazy. That's what could be done. That's could be what happened. That could be what happened. I'm not saying that that happened, but you got to think, that's how I feel about rebirth. And one day I will read about rebirth. I will talk to the people that deals with rebirth, and yeah, I'll talk to them and see what they can teach me. Like, yeah. So anyway, it's about that time. Oh my God, y'all got on here all late. All late. Oh, I'm ending. I'm closing. So, okay. So what I want to do is re-talk about what I was talking about before. Okay. How do you sit up there and have a planet that the energy goes out of the core of the planet, and what happens, I already looked it up, is electromagnetic thermal heat sensors can pick up that. That's why I know something ain't right. If they can sense when a planet energy goes away, they say it dissipates back into the planet, which means, case in point, it should be dissipating back to Earth. I don't think that our DNA can allow us, unless we become more advanced, to go outer space and do like on a regular, other than people that prepare for that type of thing. So yeah, I am about to get off of here though. I am about to get off of here. Look, watch it again and tell your friends. All my 80s people, right? Remember this? Don't you wanna? Don't you wanna bloom? I was talking about that earlier, yo. It was so funny and hilarious, man. But yeah, so I know a lot of people looking like, what is she talking about? A lot of 2000 babies looking like, what's she talking about? Yeah, the first it. But yeah, let me get off of here. Today has been a busy day for me. Um, you guys, I'm not on TikTok. Well, I am on TikTok, but I'm not right now because my phone will go dead completely. And I don't allow my phone to go dead as a single black woman. Mm, mm. And so, yeah, um, I couldn't allow it to go dead. Look, even the phone has a time of death, right? The phone, it has a time of death. It's like, for instance, when it dies, we don't see it though. We don't see what time it dies. Sometimes we get lucky, and if we're watching it and it's all red and you still want to be greedy and talk, but when it goes dead, you don't see the time of death. Those things are noted and recorded. That's so crazy, man. So yeah, let me get off of here. Y'all take care, man. Um, I know y'all chilling at your house, chilling like a villain, but y'all enjoy your holidays. Hopefully, this gentleman will be able to call me back. Maybe he can do it tomorrow. Oh my God, tomorrow isn't gonna work. well, maybe in the afternoon, um, before 5 o'clock. But yeah, I'll wait for them to call me back, and y'all definitely take care, be safe, and I will see you guys soon. I don't know what I'm doing.